The Mongols had swept across the world from China to Europe, crushing everything in their path. But how did a slave army from Egypt bring their unstoppable conquest to a dead halt? In the mid-13th century, the Mongols were at the height of their power. They had devastated China, ravaged Central Asia, and turned Baghdad, the heart of the Islamic world, into ashes. Civilizations crumbled before their relentless advance, and the world believed no force could resist their ferocious cavalry. Then came the Mamluks, an elite warrior class that had once been slaves. Mostly of Turkic and Circassian origin, these young men were bought, converted to Islam, and trained to become formidable soldiers. Over time, they overthrew their Ayyubid rulers and established the Mamluk Sultanate in Egypt and Syria, building one of the most disciplined military powers of the medieval era. In 1260, near the springs of Ain Jalut in Palestine, their leader, Sultan Qutuz, faced the ultimate test. Hulagu Khan's Mongol army was advancing westward after demolishing Baghdad, expecting to sweep through Egypt next. But Qutuz had other plans. Using a masterful strategy, he faked a retreat, luring the overconfident Mongols into a carefully prepared trap. The Mongols, thinking the Mamluks were fleeing in panic, charged after them, straight into an ambush. Hidden Mamluk forces suddenly attacked from all sides, turning the hunters into the hunted. The Mongols' lightning-fast cavalry tactics, once feared across continents, became useless in the narrow terrain. Surrounded and overwhelmed, the Mongol army was decimated. For the first time in decades, the so-called invincible warriors of the steppes were utterly destroyed in open battle. Hulagu's brother was killed, and the remaining forces fled in chaos. The Battle of Ain Jalut was more than just a victory. It was a turning point in world history. It halted the Mongol advance into the Middle East and North Africa, preserving Islamic civilization and possibly preventing their invasion into Europe. One brilliant tactical deception saved entire nations from annihilation. Tragically, Sultan Qutuz didn't live to enjoy his triumph. Shortly after the battle, he was assassinated, likely by his ambitious general Baybars, who would go on to become one of the greatest Mamluk rulers. While Baybars often receives the glory, it was Qutuz who led the army to victory at Ain Jalut, forever altering the fate of the medieval world.